This should be working. I gotta see if this is all working. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But it's been a while since I've done this on this channel, so I gotta see how this will work. That's not what I wanted. I just gotta get it on my other phone, or get it on my phone to make sure that it's working. You go here. I just gotta wait. I just want to see how loud everything is, if this is working. I think it's working. Is this working? Good volumes. Okay, the only question I have for you is that I have an earphone in with a different thing on. Can you hear it or can you not hear it? I'm not gonna lie, I have a podcast on and I'd rather not have any issues. Because if you can hear it, I'll turn it off. But if you can't hear it, I might leave it on because it'll make me paint just a little bit longer. Okay. I'm seeing no's. So that means that shit should be fine. Sick. So this is the hack. Is that you guys, I can have music on for you guys and I could listen to whatever I want as a podcast. And I should be fine. Hello, Dragon. So today, I'm working on my cultist mob. Fuck if it wants to focus is the other thing. Kinda, yeah. So I started on a few. This is not one of them that I started on. Fuck, let me get this camera angle right there. I did the flesh tone on a few of them. So what I'm gonna do is do the flesh tones on them, on all of them, like the base, and then I'll do the wash and the highlights and all that, and then I am done Vashtorr. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible fucking content creator person. Guys, keep you updated. I finished Vashtorr like a week ago, and I should have posted photos, but I kind of want to use Greg's little photo booth, and I've just been too busy to honestly reach out. So Vashtorr is done. I'm sorry. I've never made a short in my life, so you can tell me whatever you want, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so again, I'm gonna start back with just my normal flesh that I use here. I feel like these guys also shouldn't be too bad to paint. The other ones weren't bad. Like I did paint 5. I'm gonna be honest. I got this group of 5 flesh tone before this, because I wanted to actually see if I had the motivation to paint. I have enough. I'll live. Fuck, I can already tell that's too much water. God dang it. But these guys shouldn't take too long. There's no guarantee I get these done tonight, but flesh and everything isn't too bad. that's the right brush. So again, just so I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do 10,000 times. I'm going to paint the first layer of flesh on the rest of these 5. And then I might have to touch this one up. So I got these from a friend. I got this from Greg, which I hope you guys can see his army one day. So he couldn't use the chaos. He can't use these guys anymore for his army because they took him out. So he zenithaled everything. And zenithal is when you prime it black and then from the top go with the white so you can see the highlights. This one guy, he did not zenithal. He just left pure black, which is not a big deal to me. I'll make it work. But unfortunately, the first layer is kind of splotchy. So I might have to go back and tighten that up a little bit. I just got to check one Snapchat. Oh. Some boring people. That's all that I see on Snap. You know what? I'm just going to go straight into a second coat for these guys. But hopefully everyone had a good week. And hopefully everyone's having a good weekend as well. I know I'm not doing a whole heck of a lot. Had to work today, but got the weekend off, so I'm just gonna relax and hopefully get some painting done. What's going on, Dragon? I need to get my glasses on. Oh, that's exciting. I did see your snap, and I meant to ask how you enjoyed it. I don't actually remember a lot of Sword. I never beat it. I got tired of it before I got to the Elite Four. But that's good that you enjoyed it. What's the next game you're going to be playing? If you have time. That's fair. You probably should get that done. Oh god, I put way too much water in this bottom part. You can see my fucking paint went all the way through there. Luckily I have another pack of sponges. I know on my other channel though, last night I beat Hogwarts Legacy, so I don't know what other game I don't actually know if I'm gonna get another game or play anything. Yeah, you missed it. I got Avada Kedavra and everything. Great times. There's still a few missions that I could do, but to me it's kind of hard pressed since I beat the main story. I don't really care to go back to do some of the side quests. Ooh, that hand is a bit messy. Yeah, that looks fine. I'm not going to be spending a whole bunch of time. Like, when I say not a whole bunch of time, I'm still going to be spending a few hours on these guys. Because, I have a problem where I want to make them look good. But these guys are, for anyone that does not know, these are just battle line units. So, the odds of them honestly doing any actual damage are slim to none. Like, they are... Oh, I thought I had a burp in me. They are practically useless in that way, but what they can do is called, they sticky objectives. So, when they sit on an objective, if they're on it for a full turn... Fuck, I gotta look quick if that's, It's the only issue with Chaos. I'm gonna get sidetracked a lot. But they sticky objectives, so if they're on an objective for a full turn with no enemies on it, they sticky it so they can get off the objectives, and essentially just their aura of being there will make them still be able to control that objective. So that's the only reason I actually like using these guys. They have not killed a single thing from when I played with them, but they've done enough with controlling objectives and distracting a couple things that they made it's worth it. And their point total is super low. Like, I think it's 50 points for 10, which to have 10 bodies, like, yeah, they're weak, but that's still 10 attacks you gotta put in them, which can tie up quite a few things. Yeah, I think there's other things they can do. I've seen people pair them with different leaders, so I kind of just gotta see. I gotta actually look at them more. I only threw them in my current list just to get sticky objectives and distract, which again they've done a little bit of both. More of the distract. I haven't, unfortunately, the one game that I had them in, there was the objective they were on did not count for anything, and the second game that I played, I was unfortunately they were not close enough to the objective to capture it. So and by the time they were gonna get that objective, the guy decided to kill it with a Carnifex. So they got wiped off the table fairly fast. But I'm gonna use these as also practicing flesh on a wider area, because I'm looking in advance for when I start my Dark Angels army for like what units I want. And when I first got into this hobby, all I wanted was helmets. Throw helmets on, no faces, no nothing. Because I was honestly too scared to learn how to paint flesh. And with doing even small little guys like this, it's not perfect what I do, but it's building my confidence in painting flesh. So for my Dark Angels army, when I started next year, I kind of wish this wouldn't go out of focus, but unfortunately it just will. But for my Dark Angels army, I'm really leaning to try to do no helmets on a few of them. Even if that means just the leaders have no helmets, I'm really leaning towards that, so I could paint them with flesh. Because, what do I want to say? Like, in the future, once I'm done a good portion of this army, or I've painted what I needed for it, and I still want to paint or build, I kind of want to build a Dark Angels army on the channel, whether it be YouTube or be Twitch, for my Dark Angels. And I have a few things already set aside. I have quite a few things built because I bought that army before the idea of this was even, before the idea of streaming was ever an idea. But my thought is now to build it, like be able to build and paint an army with you guys there. Yeah, like the one box I have for the Dark Angels still is just a basic box of heavy intercessors. They're nothing too crazy, but I was looking even last night to see, and they don't have very many helmetless options, but they have one or two. So I think I might make that my leader. Like the leader will be helmetless, so you could see some skin. And then the rest I think will have to be helmeted. But that's something I'll look at, because I don't know. There's just something about, ooh, fuck. Sorry, some of this is just not the best spots. But I think it'd be good, and I would like to challenge the people that I play with to, or at least the people that have flesh, to paint a little bit and take the time to learn that skill. Ooh, let me look quickly what that is. These, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna paint it all as one. It's hard to see just because it's just pure black, but like the flesh is kind of messed up on the side here. And I didn't know if it was metal because he has metal bits poking out of him, but I think it's just flayed flesh. I should see too if this thing, this will work on this stand. I have a pane handle, but I haven't been using it because some of their magnets that I've already glued on are, they stick out a bit too much, so they don't sit well. But this one sits well. But yeah, what else can I talk about? It's been a little while. I have taken a little break from Warhammer. I just didn't want to do anything with it. Kind of burnt out. I know our current tournament is, the Escalation League has jumped up to 1,500 points, which I've seen some of my friends' lists. They're looking pretty freaking good, I can't lie. My list, honestly, I don't love. It's definitely something that could use some work, but I'm not taking it too serious. Just about went over there. like, what did I add to my list? I added a Helldrake. I added Vashtorr. I think I added 5 more Possessed. Which, ooh, I did finish one, but it's not near me, so I can't show you. Also, I was debating for the... Ooh, I gotta pull this just so I can get the light. I think I should probably invest in getting a light for the stream so I can see easier. And I think that would actually help the camera focus a bit more. Would be a good light. What was I gonna say? I'm losing my fucking track here of what I was thinking. Yeah, I can't think now of what I was gonna say. Yeah, I really lost track of what I was saying. Oh well, it might come back to me, it might not. This is why I prefer to do sub-assembly. I'm not mad. I got this from my friend for a good deal because, again, he couldn't use them anymore. But man, can he paint? I know he would turn these guys even to just the sickest fucking things. One more time, I gotta pull this off just to get those fingers painted up in a nicer spot. Here, here, here. Oh, I think that's what I was gonna talk about. If not, it's something I'm gonna talk about. Is I was debating on for the future to try to show some like what I used to base on stream, cause I like basing a lot. My only gripe with it is that it takes so long to it takes so long to do because it takes so long to dry. But that's something I'll wait. Like I could do it with these. Basing is fun. It just takes a long time to dry, and I don't know. Like with the basing that I do, like doing the water and the desert, like the water takes forever to dry. So it's something I'd like to do on stream, but I think it'd be boring, because you can only do so much before it I could. Okay, I gotta look to see. The Zenithal's throwing me off with what the fuck is actual flesh and what's not flesh. Because that wouldn't be flesh. I think he's wearing a mask, but not a full mask. That's how I'm going to say it. I could, yes, I could make a video, and I very well might, but it's just something I would rather need help with, or you'd have to be patient and let me take my time with it. Up in the cheek here, down. I'm just saying too, I've seen I know the people in the chat right now, I have not seen anyone post updates in that group chat, so I know you guys are probably busy, but I would love to see some updates to your guys' armies. And again, I understand you guys are probably busy, but if you guys ever do post, I love it. Ooh. One more time. Ooh, this fucking not doing that word's not coming to my mind. Not doing sub-assemblies kind of, especially with this shit, fucking sucks. It's a bit blurry. Yeah, these guys come along pretty fast, I like to think. One more time, I gotta just get up in his chest there. Make sure that's all covered up in there. Yeah, for the most part. So this I think I'm getting sick. That's his flesh. And I can use the handle too. So that's the flesh, the first layer on this guy. Done. How long did that take me? A whopping, let's see. Fuck, that's embarrassing. I feel like I should have done it faster. Like 30-ish minutes. Which one do I want to do next? They'll have to get done, but one of these is definitely going to be not as bad. I don't know why, but I want to do that guy last. It's these three. Oh, excuse me. That one. Okay, him, then you, then you. So we're doing you next. So I got too much on that. And that's the thing. I understand people are busy. And I know I have not posted anything. You guys all have good excuses. You guys got school, you You guys got other shit you got to deal with. I'm just been lazy. So if I can get a couple things done, I feel like I can possibly light a fire under some of people's butts to get some stuff done. And I think most of us, for the most part, will be fine for Edmonton for when we go. Well, the Biotitan will be sick. But that'll be like a cool thing to see updates on. That's well, technically everyone is ready for Edmonton if we just switched our armies. Technically. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm no bitch. Okay. Well, hello there. I didn't know you were in the chat. Technically, again, everyone would be ready. Arnell's would take... Arnell's army legitimately... I could do that in 1 week. If I had, like, when I took vacation, because I still have vacation, if he gave me his army, I could get that shit finished in a week. Because he's playing Custodes. And it would, like, you just prime everything gold and then pick out your highlights. That's the thing. If we're talking about Edmonton, I should get these painted up because cultists are good to take, but I don't know if they would make my list. Because I kind of just want demon engines. Theoretically, I should be working on the spider then. But I've already got my paint set up, so I'm not switching that shit yet now. I know they are, but I don't think these guys are going to take me as long as, like, let's say 2 Helldrakes. But I also don't want to paint Helldrakes right now. I think I gotta get new brushes too. But you guys are gonna have to wait for that Helldrake. There ain't no way I'm touching that shit right now. It'd be cool, and don't get me wrong, I want to do it, but if you guys legitimately wanted me to start it right fucking now, I would have to be right back on the nicotine. I need to slowly work at that thing or slowly want to. If I feel like I just have to do it, I will be going and buying more pouches and breaking that. I know you do, and that's the dangerous part. But if it was like right now, being told I had to paint that, give me a cigarette. Because I know I'd be stressing. Because it's not fun and I just don't want to deal with trim. No, don't fucking tempt me like that. Okay, I feel bad. I need to grab a cough candy real quick. I'll be back in 30 seconds. You guys are fucking immature. I knew that shit was gonna be stupid as soon as I fucking left. You guys need help. Again, I should be going to bed early because I'm not feeling great. But I drank an energy drink just so I can paint because I told Sir Lansington that I would. Do I feel fine with that hand? I don't like it. I know, and I feel bad for not posting content. But as I said, I don't know if you're in the chat. I finished Hogwarts Legacy. There's no other games that there's other games I could stream, but no games that I want to stream. So it might be just painting from now on. Until I find something that, like a different thing, but... When you can, what do you mean though? You can almost join me content-wise. Okay. Where does this wrap around? So I gotta pull it off because I gotta see where this shit wraps around. And just try to get this paint in there. Okay. It's getting close. I just gotta... Ooh, why does that look weird? I don't know if it's just the sculpt looks weird on these guys or what. But I think the highlights should look or come out pretty fucking sick. I also hate that all my paints fucking went into the freaking sponge. Okay, let's... Sorry, I gotta see it wraps around right in here. I just gotta do the outline of where it wraps so I don't mess this up. Wait, what are you saying, Lance, though, with that? You can almost join me content-wise. That's why I want you to expand on that. If you're coming to the con, you're playing. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts, and no coconuts. Oh my god, recording games. I fucking would love that shit. And I have a feeling there's other people here too that would also record it. This is also great too that you guys cannot hear the podcast and I'm able to keep it on. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I like the music that's in the background. It also helps. But having a fucking podcast on that's just low enough that I can hear it, but you guys can't, makes this way more tolerable. I just get too distracted. That there. I'm down. Again, I just honestly didn't know what you were talking about, just because I don't work with a lot of high school kids, or not high school, university kids. So I honestly forgot that the semester would be ending in a bit. Okay, sorry, I gotta take it off. So one more time where it's just fucking, just the way he's angled in here is a little bit of a pain to get to. I mean, I understand. So when are we talking? When are you free? Like, we talking December, January, or is it just December? Because I have no issue super loading the content. It's just when, because if it's December, that means within the next like couple weeks I'll fucking crush out getting Christmas shopping done. So I can focus 100% just on like filming with you or making videos. But if it's like, say, January, I already mentioned to Brennan that I'm going to be taking a week off, or rather week January or February. Like, I can take a week off in January. Like, I'm going to get Christmas shopping done regardless. But if you're telling me, like, hey, it was right away at the start of December, I'd go out tomorrow, finish Christmas shopping one day. Just kidding. I'd fucking hate my life. This. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what else you'd want to film, but definitely a couple of games would be really fun. I don't know if you'd want to I cannot think. Re-record. Or record. I can't think. Redo the intro video. One more sec, because this Zenithal he did is sick, but it's bad for my eyes. To see if this is... Okay, that's an ear. That's a cheekbone. Is that all the flesh? Yeah. Okay, that's... How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th one down. Could take a hydration break. Okay, this is the next one that I'm working on for the flesh. These guys look really cool. I just hate how small they are. It reminds me of Votan. And I was kind of glad to take a break from them. So, let's get in here. This. Ooh, that's more of a chain that I just went on. try to... Unlike how far this paint's scattering around. Yeah, it's more than enough for where I'm at. Unfortunately, too, I don't think I'll be able to take my small case for my trip to Edmonton. I think that what I want to take with Vashtorr just pushes it a bit too much. Let's see, these people keep snapping me from this party. Yikes. Okay, this thing's annoying me quick. The hand? Sensation. Oh, that's the fucking... The sword dog thing. I let you catch him before the game ends. This is not working. Yeah, but I thought Zacian, that's the start, or that's the box Pokemon. Like the cover Pokemon, and you normally can get those before the game's done. Like before you go to the... I was hearing something else. Holy shit. This is a bit annoying with all this. Again, I'm gonna be honest, I played the game, but I never beat it. Because I did not care about it. Past a certain point, I was like, this is just boring to me. Where's this staying crop top? Where is that? There. So one doesn't have a lot of flesh, it's a lot more this one's got a lot more coverage, but it's just trying to get in the little tight spots to get this painted up. Sorry, it's another, did this, ooh, this one I was like looking at the guys in advance, and this one, it's just the detail. Like, I don't need to hit all the detail because, again, I don't really care about battle line units looking. I don't think there's a point of making them look as sharp as everything else. Like, if you're gonna skip some fucking steps and just live with the point of it not being the best looking model, I think it's fine for battle line. But there's some tight spots in this thing, and I'm just not too thrilled at painting. And I don't want to skip it because it's actual big pieces that you can see into. Get the thumb, fingertips. Ooh. Where? Okay, so I got it for the most part. Now it's just trying to get the paint all up in the under the neck into the who's posting? Let's look. Dave beat Cody. Good for Dave. Okay, another time that I gotta look. That actually wasn't too bad for the first few random swipes of kind of just praying that it was in a good spot. The flesh on these guys actually isn't a lot. Like, the more I am tackling it, like, it looks like a lot compared to the other stuff that I've done in the past. But, like,
Explore new ways to tune
it's just,
into your
like,
music
in the
with
small
Spotify
details, like
Premium.
in the shirt, 'cause the
Smart
shirt's
Shuffle
up
adds recommendations into your
underneath there.
playlists to show you new sounds. Or you can make music a
Excuse
shared
me, but it's not
experience when you
actually
host a
terrible.
jam, where you and your friends
That one's
can add
done.
songs and listen in together. Tap the banner to learn more.
Oh, is this one not gonna work? Yeah, this one doesn't really. That one will work in the paint holder. This one won't, just because when I put a magnet on, yeah, you could see it doesn't. It's not sit flush in there. So this one's weird because it's got a tentacle growing out of its arm right there. So I already know what color I'm gonna paint that. It's just about lining up everything else and making sure that the lines are at least somewhat clean for me. One more time, just because it's a very, very awkward angle. Yep, that's... I gotta see what I want to do. In there, it's like a bunch of mutated skin, so I don't want to just do normal flesh. I kind of... So what I'm gonna do, made this decision just on the fly. I'm gonna paint it normal, but when I come back with the pink that I'm gonna put in there, when I come in, let's see if it'll get her right up in there. Hopefully she'll work. Come on. Whoops. Right up top, back. Oh, yeah, that little tentacle right near the arm. I'm gonna turn that purple or pink. So when I come around the back, I'm gonna have a flesh, but then I'm gonna try to incorporate those two together there. Maybe throw a little bit of like the dark purple that I have in there. Ooh, did I hit that camera? I think I did. Am I hitting it? Yeah, shit, I am. Okay, can I move this? I don't know how far I want to really move it. I don't feel like I'm that close, but I guess he's glasses here. Yeah, I guess I'll get up in there, put a little bit of flesh. But I should say, doing something like this, like these guys, is definitely going to help my confidence. I know I have a couple other, like I painted flesh before. Again, Vashtorr was all flesh. But I have someone, who is it? I got the Dark Apostle. And that guy is, I'm kind of, wasn't scared to paint him, but he's definitely more of an intimidating model to paint. And I think after painting 10 small guys with flesh, it might make me be more comfortable, or it'll help me learn a little bit more. Ooh, that hurts my nose right now. I don't know why this. I don't think I can paint without these glasses, though. We'll see. It's just hurting my face. Or just the nose that hurts. Let's see. Let's see if just normal glasses will do the trick. It might. Yeah. I think I'll be fine. That's armor. Is that? Oh, I guess I was saying that was. I think this one's gonna be the biggest pain in the butt. Just because there's a lot of moving parts in this. Whereas some of the other ones, it's just, a mask. This one's got hair and a horn and tentacle and it's a completely open face, so it's quote unquote more detail that I should put on, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's get this all just ooh, that's a bit thick. That's, it might dry fine, but it is kind of thick. Ooh, I thought I was just about done, but I didn't do the one hand. Mm. Okay, one drink down. Gotta stay hydrated. Uh-huh. Okay, that's still working there. Get my other one cracked. Okay, that. It's the last guy that I gotta do the first layer of flesh on. This is him. Ooh, I'm still trying to remember this. Actually, he does fit on the stand. Can't use the stand to show him off. Might be steadier. Yeah. So this is this guy. Once I'm done him, I'll put the wash on. And then highlights, and we'll go from there. We'll see where that sets me at for the cultist mob. God, it's way easier with a paint handle. Unfortunately, some of those just, they sit so far down that they just don't sit in the paint handle. But I know my basing stuff, I would like to do a video on it. For these guys though, it would literally just be slapping on just sand. Like I have sand paint. And I use just a silicone brush to put that on. One thin layer, then it would dry in probably an hour or two. Maybe probably put a grass stuff on. I got enough to last. And it'd be a reason for me to go to the one store that I buy my grass stuffs from. Not the biggest fan of it, just I think the owner is a bit of a kind of a character and maybe not the nicest person some days, but he's the only place in the city that sells what he sells. So, unfortunately, he's got a monopoly here. I mean, it's a good shop, though. The one that sells it, like, the only reason I don't get, like, and he's never even done anything wrong to me. He just, a lot of time when I go there, he doesn't have the stuff that you want, or it's sold out and he doesn't know when he's getting it again. So then I'm have to resort to going to Amazon, and I feel like I wasted gas driving to a place that didn't have it. But he has so much cool, like, product, where it's like you got it in your hands, so you know, like, you can see if you like it or not. Maybe these guys would be the better time to try the there's these stickers that I've seen. Basing stickers, they look like plants. Maybe for these guys it'd be a good time. Yeah, the cultist mob. Figured. They shouldn't be too hard. Like, oh, this is my last one that I'm. Oh fuck! I realized that it's not in the frame. This is my last one that I'm batch painting it, so I'm gonna do all the skin. And then I'll do fucking clothes or some shit like that. Kind of whatever I feel like won't be the hardest. But I'm not trying on these guys. I'm not putting in all that detail work. I just want something to get me back to painting that is gonna make me feel good. Cause it'll be one squad I painted, but it's 10 guys that I painted. If I can say that I finished 10 models in a weekend, it's not bad. Okay, do I classify that? Yeah. I'll finish everyone's pile of shame. But it comes with when the problem is when I feel that I want to paint it. And not when you guys need it painted. I'll paint every single person's pile of shame in our group. But there's going to be no priority. I'll just literally look at it and be like, fuck, I want to paint this today. Oh, I want to paint this today. And there'll be no timeline. You may never see your models again. It may be 3 years from now. Because maybe one day I'm going to be like, oh, fuck, maybe I want to paint Tau. Or I want to paint some Grey Knights. Crute will take me all of an hour if I'm doing normal paints. If I'm speed painting it, all of like 30 seconds. I'd paint Crute though. Eons of Battle make them look cool. Like, I really like his Crute army. Man, you sound like Austin trying to get everyone to paint their army. Does it matter which one I start with? Probably not. Now I'm just going over all of them the same way I normally paint my flesh. First layer, now the wash. And I do not care where this wash goes. Did you do your interview? Excuse me. And do you think it went well? Well, fucking A, hopefully you get it. And then that Crute army, right around the corner. I don't know if I like how that's sitting in the knuckle there. That message was deleted fast as fuck. that one. Oh, I'm feeling tired, but I don't have another energy drink around me. Not even around me. I have none in my house. I knew I should have bought some, but I didn't think I was going to be craving it. Let me see where this gets me. How I feel. Also, did you find a third for your fourth? Was it you're looking for? Fourth for Thursday? Yes, I'm working on the cultists tonight. I'm honestly gonna see how I feel about it. Just because the skin is it's a longer process than I normally would like. DJ would honestly, no offense to Lance, DJ would be the better person to team up with. At least if I was going, I'd want to team up with DJ. I think DJ would be sick. Why does that one look like I missed it? Oh, I just didn't get the top of the bicep, maybe? Whoa. You two, you gotta play nice. God, this one might suck doing the full black. Oh God. No, DJ's gonna make you guys do a roll off. That guy done. I seen that Eldar Knight. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. Oh, that's exciting that you 100%ed it. Again, everyone's gonna fight over DJ because he's really good. But trick's on you guys. It's actually me. DJ's not coming. Holy shit, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. I thought it was past that. Fuck is that? Your comments are just wild. face reveal. Maybe in a second. I will grab Vashtorr, show him off, and cause I gotta let this dry. I gotta let this wash dry. Shut the fuck up. I was legitimately, oh, maybe I should do a face reveal. Now you're just trying to do a... I should have waited till Jensen's here. I should message Jensen. Tell him to get the fuck on this stream. No, I'll tell Jensen to get the fuck on the stream. I'll do a face reveal. That man's been waiting for months to do a face reveal. And I just have not. No, I can't do that to Jensen. Too much of a sweetheart. Oh. Okay. I know it's highlights next. I just don't want to. I feel like I hit a brick wall, like out of nowhere, just like a wave. But I feel like I gotta get this step done of highlights. And I'm going to, because if I at least get this flesh tone done today. No, I need to have goals, because again, I'm in a marathon right now. I'm not in a race. If I do a marathon, I always got to set small goals. I do have to set these up in the line though, roughly how I did them. In what order, just so that guy I know I did last, just so that you have enough time to dry. That guy was one of the first. That guy was one of the first. You look like you could go at like 3 or 4. You'll go at 3. Okay, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that looks fine. But no, I think it's good to create small goals when you're painting. I just gotta take less paint, because I'm already using too much of my paint up. Not paint, but spot to my wet palette. We'll get this. This paint is always a bit ooh, it's like really thick at the top. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, let's try to mix this back into the pot. Get it scraped down. I don't know why it's so chunky like that. I love using Citadel paints, but some of these things are just some of these paints are horrendous. Let's see how globby it is. That's a bit better, for sure. But I think he'll be fine. Just a drop at the tip of this. It's already pretty wet. So again, once I'm done, I gotta remember to, excuse me, put it to the side. So so I know what order to do. This guy's got a real cool burn mark or something. Oh, Dragon, you're gonna open a can of worms about what's this guy thinks a 10-year-old team is. So let me look at this. I was waiting for like a whole like message about why it was a 10-year-old team, not just laughing faces. Fuck all, holy shit. Listen, it's Pokemon. You just gotta enjoy what you have. But you gotta realize that Lance will bug the shit out of you, but your goddamn lineup. Can I also ask if... Dragon, don't get mad at this question, but did you have any moves that didn't do damage? Because I feel like the answer is no. You actually had moves that did, or like, did status effects? Wow. Very good. Very impressive. Was it just stuff though that like made people sleep, or was it? Oh, I hate this cultist guy. Wow, I'm impressed. That's what I'm saying. Those moves though in Pokemon are useless. You need to just do damage all the time. Fuck this stat boosting shit. That's right, it was a good job. Hopefully you enjoyed your first Pokemon game. Again, I want to get the new game, but I don't. I'm halfway through the highlights. I'll see how that goes. Highlights just are not my favorite. Because I always think they look like shit. Hammerhead that was just put together in the group. Very nice. That's fair. I don't blame you. I'm gonna finish the couple washes here and probably call it, just so I can actually get some sleep. Well, thanks for stopping by, though. It's always good talking with you. Yeah, I'll finish all that up there. Just gonna get this cleaned up right here. Yeah, get this one cleaned up. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna call it for the night. I got all the flesh done for these guys. I just gotta let them dry, and that one's a bit aggressive. Okay. Well, hope you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later, and thanks for stopping by. See ya.